Hey guys, welcome back. Coming at you with a quick video about the Tombow monograph pencil. This is just a mechanical pencil, but there's something special about it, so let's get straight to it. And sorry about this glare, I know it's annoying, can't really do much about it. This is the 0.5 version, so that is worth noting. But let's get straight into it. First, I'll take it out of this plastic clamshell packaging. I take that back, it's actually not your clamshell packaging. You can actually, it's one of those paper inserts that you can slide out, or cardboard inserts rather, which is kind of nice. Doesn't come with anything special, just the pencil and an eraser already inside, and I think maybe one piece of lead in there. So yeah, let's get straight to how it works. What makes it special? Well, first of all, the eraser is up here, and it is huge. This is one of the only mechanical pencils that has a decent sized eraser, so you won't be struggling to erase stuff or having to pay for refills so often. However, the refills are still quite expensive. 3 of these cost about $6. It can simply be pulled out and pushed back in like so. Ooh, one hand, not fun. Sorry about that. And then you just turn it counterclockwise to get it back inside the pencil. Pretty simple. The body, multiple colors available. I got it in red just simply because it was the cheapest one. Clear clip here, and clear action here, and a metal housing here. It is worth noting that this clear clip is actually what advances your lead, because this, as you may notice, it's a solid piece. You can't click it. You click this to advance the lead. Oh, one hand. And you can see the lead advancing. Alright, I'm back with the tripod, so that's nice. But, so this does come off, exposing your whole eraser unit, and then inside, of course, then is where you put your lead. The whole body is made of plastic, but now let's get to the cool part, which is actually the secondary method, or rather it's the primary method of advancing the lead. Clicking it traditionally is actually the secondary, more backup method. First of all, you may notice that if you push this up instead of down, the clip, it actually locks it. So then you can't push it down until you push pretty hard. So there's a lock there. And what that does is it prevents you from accessing the primary function. It locks the lead. It doesn't allow you to advance it. The primary function is once it's unlocked, if you shake the pencil, you see that? The lead is coming out. And that is not by gravity or anything, it is controlled. So there's a metal weight in there, I'm sure you can see, that moves back and forth. And what that's doing is once you shake it, it's striking this mechanism here, and it's pushing it down, and the spring is pushing it back. So basically, it's pretty smart design in my opinion. It doesn't require that heavy of a shake, however, you can't be too weak with it either. But yeah, that's really the good thing about this type of pencil, which is known as a shaker pencil. So let's actually test the writing quality just with the included lead. Of course, the quality will vary depending on what type of lead you use, but this is just with the included lead. The color of this lead is quite light, not very bold. If I press harder, of course, I can get it bolder, but then the line becomes much thicker. 0.5 is my favorite type of lead, but I believe this pencil also comes in 0.3. I don't think it comes in 0.7 or above, though. Writing is pretty smooth, you know, it's just another mechanical pencil. It all depends on the lead. There's nothing really special about the writing experience, it's just the shaking that makes it nice. And what's actually nice about that, you may think it's weird, but it's actually that when you're trying to take notes and keep up in class, which can be quite difficult, instead of having to move your hand out of position to advance it, you can just shake it, keeping your hand in position, which is much faster. It does take maybe a day or so to get used to shaking. I mean, really, it didn't take that long for me. In fact, I got used to it much quicker than I thought I would. It's actually much harder to get out of the habit, oddly enough, because now, when I use my other mechanical pencil, which is not a shaker, I find myself shaking it trying to advance the lead, and obviously the lead does not advance. So that is, I don't know what you'd call it, interesting. That's about it. Oh, here, I actually do have a second one of these that I bought quite a while ago. It used to be blue, but now you can see the color has all come off. It's exposing a white exterior. It looks pretty bad. It still works fine. The clip snapped, but that's my own fault. Other than that, it's in perfect mechanical condition. It hasn't really been jamming for me, so yeah, it's really nice to write with. But I just find this really odd because I don't scrape it against anything, I don't drop it. It just seems to flake off on its own. And you don't even notice flaking. Like, it doesn't come off in physical pieces. It sort of just disappears. So that's kind of interesting. I've never noticed any blue coloring on my fingers either, but I guess it just happened. So I guess you guys might want to keep that in mind if you're planning on buying this. But overall, this is a really nice pencil. It is actually my go-to pencil for school now. I've not gotten rid of, but I've retired my other mechanical pencils in favor of the shaker type pencils. And the reason I chose this over any other shaker pencil is really, it comes down to the eraser. The fact that there's a semi-reasonably sized eraser really makes a big difference for me. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.